And look at this. We're in the fossil gallery. And there's one thing back here I want to show you guys. There's the giant ground sloth. The skeletal structure of it. There's the actual thing itself. Here's the location where they were located back in the prehistoric times. Then there's that huge thing. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Oh my gosh. The skeletal structure is so freaking complex. Oh, hang on, let me get into a better light. Look at the skeletal structure of that thing. It's so complex. Oh wow, look at this thing. That looks like a bush or something. All right, Pangea. Let me turn this sideways so you guys can read with me. Pangea reduced the amount. Wait, hang on. You might be correct. The formation of the supercontinent Pangea reduced the amount of coastline, eliminating many shallow sea environments. There's climate change. You might be correct. Continuous cycles of ice ages followed by warm spells damage many habitats. Extreme volcanic activity. Okay, all of these say you might be correct at the beginning of them. Massive volcanic eruptions produce gases and ash that disturb the Earth's climate, and catastrophic meteor impact. A large meteorite may have hit the Earth, raising the vast dust cloud that blocked sunlight for years. Oh wow, look at this one.
That's the greatest picture I've ever seen.
That is the T-Rex.
Look at this. Awesome, Dina, look at this. Dina.
Alright, let's start over here. This is the Dromaeosaurus. Dromaeosaurus? Something like that. I don't know. Oh, here's the pronunciation. Dromaeosaurus. Well, I'll draw you a saurus because I'm a pretty good artist. That was a terrible joke. This is the Edmontosaurus. This is a hadrosaur egg fossil. So that looks pretty cool. The Appalachiosaurus. There's the T-Rex. I showed you guys that already. The Triceratops head. And a pterodactyl. Dude, imagine if we still had birds like that. That'd be terrible, right? Imagine just seeing those things flying around. I tell you one thing, their droppings would be a lot worse than the bird droppings we have today. They call this a protostega, but I think it's a giant turtle, actually.
Giant turtle.
Yeah, that's not a protostega. That's a giant turtle. Trust me, guys. I know what I'm talking about. That's just a giant turtle. They call this a zyphaticnus, but this is not a zyphaticnus. This is a giant fish. So if you ever see a biologist call this a prostega and this is zyphaticnus, go up to him and say, "You're wrong. It's a giant turtle and a giant fish. I heard so on YouTube." And they'll be like mind blown because your knowledge of these things are so good. This is a mosasaurus. I doubt this one parted the Red Sea though. I don't know, it is pretty big. And here we have a bunch of fossils. You zoom out so you can see more of them. My dad's blocking some of them, so I'll just go back to those. Those are the ones he was blocking. This is the Elasmosaurus. So all of these are aquatic. All of these were aquatic dinosaurs. Holy crap! Holy crap! I don't even know what I'm looking at. A glyptodon. So this thing looks scary as heck. I'm glad we don't have these around today. It looks like someone took an armadillo and a tiger and just kind of like pasted them together. Like took the shell of an armadillo and then put it on a tiger and then gave him like a mace as a tail. Here we have the Smilodon. Saber-toothed tiger, as most of you guys probably refer to it as. Here's the woolly mammoth. Excuse me. Here are all the fossils. Wow, guys, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. You've probably seen skeletons of sharks before, but you haven't seen anything like this. That is I can barely even get it in the screen. This is the megalodon jaw. Look at that. That thing could swallow a man whole. That is a big jaw. So supposedly the megalodon is supposed to be as big as a school bus. So it could very well fit many people inside of it. See, here you go. There's the comparison to a man and it to a school bus. It looks actually to be bigger than a school bus.